My name is Gideon Kies. I'm a sound artist, musician, performer from Zagreb, originally from the Netherlands. I'm performing here with Miodrag Gladovic on a multi-channel sound system. We've been working very hard the past 2 weeks. So it will be an improvised piece, mostly computer-based, algorithmical, live improvised noise.
The piece, or like what we listen to, is basically a process of the computer itself crashing all the time. So it's crashing, and it's also there's an open microphone, so whatever is being produced and amplified here gets integrated into the whole process of the piece. So it's an idea of integrating any contingent element that might happen here. Also trying to reach that point where the computer really crashes at the end. But in a way, what happened here is that it was actually prepared for 8 speakers and 4 subwoofers. And just yesterday, I decided to also integrate the top speakers. So now it's a 12.4 performance, when it was supposed to be 8.4, which it only means that there's a bigger distribution of what will happen. And it's not only playing back the same thing it's really trying to integrate each point, each speaker, into how the piece unfolds. During soundcheck, there was a train just braking in front of us, and I think that was also one of the highlights of soundcheck, that the brakes were producing this really high-pitched frequency. And that was somehow at the same time that the soundcheck was happening, and that was quite interesting.
Mio and I have worked on a prototype for a parabolic speaker that ended up working and has the capacity to throw a very projected, harnessed beam of sound up to about 3 kilometers, which is similar to, say, a laser beam, like a visual laser beam. Everywhere we go, obviously the sound, because it's so spatialized and reflects everywhere, each performance or sound work would be different. It's something that we're still exploring. Each performance is a test, and it's always going to be. We don't know what the sound is going to do. It's an ongoing process, as new technology always is.
Today we presented a piece called UR, which is a new rhythm, a new part of a project Humane Methods, which is a large performance project we created by Fronte Vacuo, which is the artist group I co-founded with Margherita Pevere and Andrea Familari. And the piece uses the X-Sense, which is a wearable biophysical instrument which I created 10 years ago and I use it in my performances. And the instrument captures sound vibration from my muscle as I move. So the music is interactive, created in real time from the choreography and the movements of the body. This affects also the interactive light design of Andrea Familari. The choreography and the concept for the piece and the sound itself are all based on the idea of a loop. The notion of the loop, so something that repeats, but it can also change through repetition, is at the center of the Humane Methods project. In this case, the choreography repeats over and over this sort of praying ritual. What happens with the sound is that through this repetition of the movements, the sound of my body enter a feedback circle, a feedback loop.